Hello and welcome to the Yoga Journaling membership. My name is Karin and I'm the founder of Yoga Journaling. I created this membership so you can build your yoga flows digitally and with my cute stick figure Toby. After you confirmed your email address, you can access the dashboard of the Yoga Journaling membership. And here you will always find the flow of the month. Every month there will be a new flow created by me. And then here you will find the core feature, the flow builder, the pose library, the flow archive, and a couple of other features. First, I'm going to show you the flow builder. So the flow builder opens in a new tab, and here you can already start creating your flow. You start with either with a new flow or create directly a title and edit details. So let's start here creating a new flow. Let's say it's a Sunday morning yoga flow. I want it to be 75 minutes and it's gonna be a dynamic class. Level, let's keep it for all levels. And my name is Karin. And here I can write some notes. I already prepared some text for my Sunday yoga class. I fill it in here and then I can start building. So on the left side you'll find all the yoga poses drawn as stick figure. I put the poses in category so you can find the poses you're looking for very easily. And it's also nice because you have all the externally rotated standing postures together. So if you want to create a yoga class around externally rotated standing poses, you can choose from these poses. Another option is to search for a pose in the search bar. So, for example, if you want to start with child's pose, you can look for child and you will have two options here. Or if you don't know the English word for the pose, you can always go with the Sanskrit name. So you'll find Balasana, child's pose here, or Parsva Balasana, thread the needle, or you will also find Ananda Balasana or Ardha Ananda Balasana, happy baby or half happy baby pose. I like to structure my yoga classes, so here you'll find the button to add phases to your yoga classes. You have from opening to closing everything you need. I'm going to start with opening, and as I already said, I want to start with child's pose. I can also add a time frame to this phase. So let's say we will have an opening of around 5 minutes. You can also add information to the individual pose. So for example, if you want to make it a transitional pose, you can add an inhale or an exhale. Or if you want to stay for a couple of breaths in these poses, you can add 3 breaths, 5 breaths, 10 breaths, or maybe you want to go for 15 breaths, then you have also the option to customize the amount of breath you want to put here. Then you can also add notes, for example, hips wide apart. So you will have that information here with you. And then you can continue, for example, with the warm-up. Let's make it 10 minutes. And you can choose poses from the sidebar, or if you lack an idea, you will also find the templates here. So if you click on templates, you will have templates for warm-up, standing, sequences, cool down, and you also find all the sun salutations and moon salutations here. So you don't have to recreate these flows again and again, so you can just add it to your flow. So let's say we want to, for the warm-up, we want a cat-cow warm-up, and I'm going to add this to my flow. And then I see, okay, I already have child's pose in my opening, so I don't need it here. You just click on the X and it's gone. If you click on the arrow, you can say, okay, let's switch between these two poses 5 times, 10 times. This is our warm up. And then for the heat building, I'm gonna go for a sun salutation. And here I'm gonna go for, let's say, sun salutation A, and you already have it. So you move on, you add your faces, you add your poses, and if you wanna like switch poses, you can do that by just drag and drop the poses you like. So that's pretty easy. Yeah. And then once everything is done, you can save the flow and click on the PDF preview. Now you see our Sunday morning yoga flow. It's 75 minutes, it's a dynamic flow, it's all levels, and it's made by me. Here are my notes. Maybe this is my inspirational talk during the opening, or it's just things I want to remember, like grab 2 blocks or whatever. And then the opening with a child's pose. Remember, we set hips width apart. This is still here on the PDF. And then you have the warm up here and the heat building. And you can print the PDF. You can print it colored, or you can also print it black and white. So if you don't want to use a lot of ink, there is a black and white version that doesn't need a lot of ink. I also thought of, I have North American customers, and I also have like a lot of European or customers in the rest of the world. So we have the A4 format and we have the letter format. So whatever you want to go for, just click it and download it, and you will get the correct PDF for your needs. Let's go back to the editor. If you click on My Flows, you will find all your yoga flows here. And you can even create folders, like you can say here, I will save all my evening classes or all my advanced yoga flows, or whatever structure makes sense for you. And then you just move the classes in the folder you want, and then it's easy for you to find the flows in your structure. So let's move to Fly Me to the Half Moon. This is a 75 minutes yoga class I created. So here you can see a full flow, and I quickly want to show you the special cards here. You have start of the flow here, this tile, and repeat on the other side, or repeat several times. You can add twice here, for example, if you want to repeat it twice. And then you have also the note card. So if you want to, let me show you quickly the note card. So here you can add some notes, relax completely, or maybe even want to add more information. You can always add a note card and put it wherever it makes sense for you. So we have Toby, the flow assistant, and if you want some suggestions what pose to put next, you can always ask Toby, and Toby suggests poses that could fit to your current flow. And then here you will also find more yoga poses, like the yin yoga pose set or the chair yoga pose set. So these poses can be purchased additionally to the membership, and once they're purchased, they're always yours. And if you don't know what the pose category is, like if you don't know what neutral standing poses are, then you will find this information here in the category info. In the dashboard, you'll find the pose library, where you'll find all the yoga poses in these categories, and you can find some information, alignment cues, benefits, modifications, and teaching tips. You will also find the stick figure. You'll find the chakras that go with this pose, the Sanskrit name, the English name, and you can also search by name, either the English name or the Sanskrit name, and you can browse through these poses. And then next thing I want to show you is you also have a calendar you can export to your own calendar. You can plan all your yoga flows here. Let's say we have this Sunday morning yoga class. It's at 9 a.m. And it's 75 minutes, and then you can link your yoga flow. So we created this Sunday morning yoga flow. You link it here, you can add some notes and then save it. Once you've planned all your yoga classes, you can export them to your calendar, and you always know what to teach on that day. So here you'll find the yoga flow archive. These are all your yoga flows you've created, and you can access them in the Flow Builder by simply clicking on it, and then you land in the Yoga Flow Builder, and you can continue creating, or you can adjust your yoga flows however you want. The next thing I want to show you is the flow of the month. So every month you'll get a new yoga flow. This is Fly Me to the Half Moon is the April flow, and Open Heart Flow is the flow of the month of May. So, and here you'll find all the information. You can download it as a PDF, A4, or as a letter format. And if you have the Pro membership, you can also open this flow in your Flow Builder. Let me show you this. So here's the Open Heart Flow, and then you can adjust it the way you want it. You can teach it, you can add your own notes, you can switch the breath, or however you want to change the flow I created. You can make it shorter, you can make it longer, and then print it. Let me show you what you can do in your account settings. So you either click on this button here, or you can also access it here over the menu. So you go to account. First you can choose a profile picture, either a picture of you, or you can also go for one of the little Toby avatars, and then save it here. So next you can change your email address, you can change your name, you can change your password. Now here you can see your subscription status. So this is my admin, so you see it's a lifetime access, but here you would actually see when your subscription will renew. Either you have a monthly subscription or a yearly subscription. Here you can see the different membership tiers that are available. We have the Creator tier, the Pro tier, and the Mentor tier. If you have the Pro tier or the Mentor tier, you will have more templates in the Yoga Flow Builder than you have in the Creator tier. And you will have 50% discount on all add-on packages. Now we have the Yin Yoga pack and the Chair Yoga pack. And as a creator, you have to pay the full price. Once you paid it, it's forever yours. Here you can add your PDF branding. This will appear in the PDF of the Yoga Flow Builder. This is only available if you have the Pro membership or the Mentor tier membership. And here you can add some information about yourself, what you're looking for. And that's how we get to know you a little bit better. And if you need to sign out, you can sign out here or sign out here. If you subscribe to the Mentor tier membership, you will have access to the review feature. And I'm going to show you how the review feature works. So first of all, to submit a flow, you need to create a yoga flow in your flow builder. So once you have a flow, let's say the cat-cow warm-up flow, created in your flow builder and you saved this flow, you can go back to the flow review and choose this flow here. You can add some questions and then submit for review. When I finished your review, you will get an email and you will be informed, and then you'll find your reviews here. These are just test reviews. So here you will get my feedback on these subjects, and you can open your revised flow here, and you can also download it as a PDF. If you have additional questions, you'll find the comment section here. You can send me your question here, and I will be more than happy to answer your additional questions. And you can open your revised flow directly in the flow builder, and you can see what I adjusted here. So if you have some questions or feedback for me, then you can add your feedback here. Tell me what we can do better, and we will be more than happy to reply to your request and also to improve the platform as we go.